Hello, Maria. My name is Elfigio. I'm the case manager here. I'll be your case manager. My role is to assess, to plan, to facilitate, to evaluate, and to advocate for your options and services for the health and well-being of your kids and yourself. Um, it's important that I really understand everything and the children, what you and the children are going through, so that I can be able to help you. But before we start, I just want to go through confidentiality. I want to make you aware that all the information that we are going to gather is protected by law as confidential information. Its use, its storage, it's all safeguarded by the same legislation. I'm also a mandated reporter. So, say like if you are going to tell me that you have any intentions to harm yourself or someone, that information I have to share with someone. Or if you tell me that there's someone abusing children or neglecting the children, then I can't keep that information to myself. I just want to let you know that that's such information I have to share with other people. Are you okay with that?
Does that mean that you can report me to facts?
Well, it depends on the information that you give me. As I have already highlighted, you are protected by privacy and confidentiality legislation, but as a mandated reporter, there is information that I can't keep to myself.
Okay,
Yes.
I understand.
Good. So we are going to go through the intake form with you so that we are clear of where we are and where we want to be. Do you mind if I take notes while I interview you?
No, that's okay.
Okay, thank you. As part of the intake process, I just want to go through the K10 process. This is a psychological distress scale process, so that I just want to see where you are emotionally, and whether it's okay for you to go through this. How do you feel about that? Do you have any problem with that?
No, I'm alright.
Okay, thank you. So the first thing is we will score it as we go, but don't worry. I just want to know, in the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel out tired out for no good reason?
I'd say some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel nervous?
Most of the time.
In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel so nervous that nothing could calm you down?
Some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel hopeless?
Most of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel restless or fidgety?
Some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel restless? You could not sit still?
Some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel depressed?
Most of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel that everything was an effort?
Some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel so sad that nothing could cheer you up?
Some of the time.
Okay. In the past 4 weeks, about how often did you feel worthless?
Most of the time.
Okay. Thank you very much, Maria. I think we can proceed with the rest of the intake.
So
What brings you here today?
So I got referred by the police. They just sent me here, my kids and my kids here, because there was an incident at home with my husband and I, Joe. Um, Joe can sometimes get abusive, and this time I was really hurt, and I had to go into hospital. And when I got into hospitals because of the injuries that I had, they told me that they were going to refer me to a place where I could, my kids and I could be safe.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
So how do you feel now?
I'm very confused because I feel like in an instant everything has changed. I can't go back home. I'm scared because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to survive. And also I feel a lot of guilt because of my kids and what they've had to go through. And now they're not even in their own home. They can't sleep in their own rooms. So I'm feeling very confused.
Okay. So, how old are your children? How many children do you have?
So I've got 3 children. One is from my relationship with Joe, and the other 2 are from a previous relationship. I was with their father for 4 years.
Is the father still in the picture?
He just comes and goes, not really. He's not a constant figure. But sometimes he does want to see them.
So, what's your family like? Do you have any family that can assist you with the children, or?
Yeah, I'm from an islander background, so we have big families culturally. We tend to all live together. So I've got sisters and I've got brothers. My sisters are very supportive, but I've been sort of isolating myself from them because I didn't want them to know what was actually going on because they're very protective. So I haven't told them everything. I've been a bit ashamed, and I also didn't want them interfering in the relationship. So I feel isolated, and I don't know how I'm gonna tell them. They know now because they came and saw me in hospital, but I haven't been spending as much time with them or asking for as much help from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your work schedule like?
So I work part-time, and I work about 3 days a week, and that gives us an income.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What do you think is the best plan for now for your future? If, say, maybe if you can tell me how you'd like your future to shape up, or your goals for the next 5 years, what would you want to see happening with your life and the life of the kids?
I just wanted my kids to be happy and to be safe and not to be scared. They're always scared all the time. Like, when Joe comes home, they get very scared. But working part-time, I don't have enough income to have 3 kids and be able to have my own place and raise them on my own. So that worries me. But I just want to live in peace and not have any fear in my life, especially for my kids. I just want them to grow up and to be healthy and to be happy and safe.
Okay, because we've got a range of services that we can provide.
What kind of services? What do you mean by services?
Well, okay, depending on what you want, if you want to repair your relationship, or you want to live independently, if you opt to live independently, we can make referrals to housing. We can also advocate for you for social support, you know, so that it can cover you financially, and we can also look at the welfare of the kids to see how we can support you or advocate for your support in that area, so that you can move on with your life. But it entirely depends on you what you want, you know. So
To be honest, I don't really want to repair my relationship, but it's very hard because Joe is very scary. So, you know, he makes threat against me, against my family, and I'm scared that if I don't go back, you know, something is going to happen. But at the same time, I'm also aware that the kids can't go back. I mean, I've had the fax worker come and talk to me. She's very concerned about their well-being, and you know, so if I could find a place independently where I could be safe and Joe could not find me, then I'll be willing to, but I'll still have to go to work, which worries me because he knows where I work and he's been there before and he's caused trouble before. You know, so it's just about my safety that I'm worried about, and how I'm going to be safe and keep the kids safe, especially in terms of his child. You know, obviously he's going to still have to see his child, depending on what facts, because he's being charged, depending on what facts say. Hopefully, you know, we're still going to have to parent the child together. So how we do that, I don't know. If I leave him, he's going to be very hostile.
okay, so because we will provide you here in the shelter for a safe environment, but if your main concern is he might come to work where you work and cause you problems, I don't know how we can go around that. I don't know. What do you think?
I guess I'm just waiting for the courts because if they put an AVA on him, if he comes near me and someone could just call the police and he'll get in big trouble for it. So I guess for work, I mean, until I could maybe take time off from work until all the court process has been finalized.
Okay. Okay. All right. Mm, maybe what we'll do for now is I'll be looking after your case, and for the next couple of weeks, I'll be meeting with you every 2 days as we work through the case and the modalities of the case, and I'll be advising you and updating you on referrals, and I'll be collaborating with all the other services that we can offer that's associated with your situation. Then I also want to point out to you that we've got an internal complaint resolution process in place here. So if you feel the service that we've offered you is you are not very happy with it, please feel free. It's your right to lodge a complaint. You can either do it internally. We've got a process, like I said, which I can go through you if you are interested, or you can, if you are still not happy, you can even take it further externally to the ombudsman. They will be able to help you with your complaint. But we'll do everything we possibly can to go through your case and get the best outcome for you and the kids. How does that sound to you?
That sounds really good. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll see you in 2 days then.